Kiddo.
Good morning all. Welcome back to another episode of our Whittle Adventure. If you're just coming on board to watch the Spirit of Tasmania journey that we're doing this afternoon with our dogs, welcome. We've been on the road for about 2 years now, and tonight we are heading to Tasmania. Hooray! How many more sleeps, Liam?
9.
9?
9.
None more sleeps, that's right, no more sleeps.
A roof on it.
So this is our son Liam, he's 3, my husband Mark.
Morning everyone.
And our dogs, Kiri and Costa. They're both Australian Kelpies. Kiri's a red tan, Costa's a black tan, and they are about 11 years old. And they're coming on board the ferry with us this afternoon. So in this episode, we're going to take you through our journey. We're going to take you through the paperwork and everything that's required to travel on the Spirit of Tasmania with dogs on a night journey. I've just got our e-ticket up here on the screen. So we booked our fares back in June, our return tickets from Geelong to Devonport and Devonport back to Geelong. And we had to book so early because it was that busy last year. This is June 2022. It's now, thank you, it's now the 8th of January 2023. So we had to book 6 months in advance to get the ones that we wanted. The total cost for our journey return was $2,716, and it does seem pricey, but that does get our whole family plus our car and caravan there and back again.
In a cabin.
In a cabin. So we chose to book a cabin for our night journeys because we thought it would be more comfortable. We had to book a bed per person, seeing as Liam's not an infant anymore, which means we needed to book a cabin which comes with 2 sets of bunks, so 4 beds. We also had to book a kennel for the dogs for each journey when we booked our tickets. That has since changed, but I'll take you through the dogs in a minute.
Wow.
When we book the tickets as well, you also have to have the length of your car and caravan, or your car or your caravan motorhome combo, whatever you've got. It has to be exact. So basically the best way to do that is to hitch up, be on flat ground and measure it from front to back, tip to toe. They also need the height as well. So that they can...
The height was just as long as it was over 2.1.
Yeah, they need to know if it was under 2.1 metres or over 2.1 metres. And they also need to know basically the type of vehicle. I'm not sure why they need to know the type of vehicle, but it might have something to do with weight. I'm not sure. So we've got our tickets here, and these are just e-tickets, so we're just going to pop them up on our phones for check-in, and we just need our licenses to be able to do that as well. So when we booked our e-tickets and our return journey, we had to book in a kennel for each of the dogs at $22 per kennel. Later on, we decided that we didn't want them to travel in the kennels during the journey, and we figured that being in the caravan, they would feel the safest and most secure. That was just our personal choice and what we wanted for our dogs. So I called the Spirit of Tasmania, and they sent me an indemnity and release form to sign, which allows us to leave our dogs in the caravan for the duration of the journey. It was really easy. It took about 2 minutes speaking to someone on the phone, and they sent it straight through. I got it printed at the library, signed it and returned it via email. I've got a copy of it just in case they didn't get it for check-in. And this allows us to just have them in the caravan during the journey, and we'll just make sure that they're comfortable and have plenty of water for that time. We'll also make sure that they're super exercised today so that they'll sleep the whole way. We know that they just sleep overnight and they can be in the caravan for 10 to 12 hours without a problem at night time. So that was our preference to do that. Anybody who's travelling with a dog also has to sign one of these. It's a declaration by the owner or importer for the entry of dogs into Tasmania. And basically it just says that they're healthy, they don't have ticks, and that they've been treated for hydatid tapeworm. The hydatid tapeworm treatment is something that needs to happen within 2 weeks of travel. And you can just get the tablets from the vet, and basically they just need to contain the drug called praziquantel at the right dosage. So I've kept the packets as evidence, and I've also kept the receipt for those tablets as evidence as well. So you need evidence at check-in, and there's a few different ways that you can do that, and the Spirit of Tasmania provides all that information to make it really easy. Okay, it's only 12:30 in the afternoon. We've got itchy feet and we needed to move. We were just getting a little bit too twitchy.
We're hoping Liam was going to have a nap.
Yeah, he's chosen to not nap today, which is totally fine. So we're heading into Geelong now. We've picked out a spot on the map, the Belmont Dog Park, which we're going to park up for an hour or so. And then at least it's only another 10 minutes to the ferry. But boarding's not till 4:15, so we got plenty of time up our sleeves to, yeah, probably too much time up our sleeves.
It's going to be a long afternoon.
It is. We'll get there. Anyway, we're a bit over that campsite, so time to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, do something different to entertain our very excited family.
Look at that, it's only 37 k's from here.
No. Righto, this is the Belmont Dog Park right here behind us over there. And there's a huge big grassy area on the other side. And a handy bridge here. This is the A10, takes you into the docks. And there's a few other caravans parked here as well. But what I didn't notice is that there's a g'day park just across the road. So that's also might be a handy spot for you to stay before you get on the Spirit of Tasmania.
Well, there goes that plan. It's closed due to flooding. That's okay. I might take them over to the oval and just throw the ball for them on the oval instead. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. That's the whole reason we came into this section, was so that they could have an off-lead run before we put them in the ferry. Oh well, never mind.
Well, I've been waiting. I've just packed a little overnight bag, just little essentials. Basically, they just say that you can take carry-on and leave the rest of your stuff in your car, and just a little backpack with some other bits and pieces. So we're not taking much at all. For quarantine purposes, you cannot take fruit, vegetables, fresh fruit and vegetables, seafood or plant materials. So basically we've had the fridge empty for a couple of days, and I froze some water bottles last night. Our scrap bin's also empty. But I froze some water bottles last night to help keep the fridge cool, because you're not allowed to have the gas on the ship, so the fridge will be off the entire time. Freezer's still pretty full, but I think it'll stay frozen. I think that I've also frozen some other water bottles and shoved them in here. I think that it will stay cool enough overnight to not be a problem, and it will still be nice and cool tomorrow. We're just deciding how we're going to set the dogs up with water so that it doesn't slosh if it is a bit smelly. But I think what we've brought it down to is that we're going to put their usual bowl in this tub and put it in the usual spot under the bed here, and that way if it does spill, it's just going to go in the tub and they'll still have plenty of water to drink. I'm just about to go and get their stuff out of the car, and then we're going to get things organised. Mark and Liam are just walking Curie. Costa's had a nice big walk. Unfortunately the dog park is closed, but that's alright, we shall manage just fine. Costa's all hot and bothery, trying to cool down. It's a bit warm today. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's get into it.
There's our boat.
There's our big boat, Liam.
That big one over there. See it with the big red bit at the top? That's our big boat. Wow. I thought we were here early.
Everyone else is here already.
Here we go. I've got the ticket up as well. Yeah.
Did you get that from the number plate or something? Oh wow, you guys are organised.
So we just got a green tag to say that we're going to ventilated deck. Liam, stop. Sweetie, Dad's talking. Can you leave him be, or I'll turn off your iPad? Please?
What was your question, John? Okay, cool. Alright, thank you.
Dad,
Yes, Liam.
can you turn that window?
There you go. You want to say hi?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You're very excited, aren't you? He's very excited. We've been talking about it all week.
Yes, you are going on the big ship.
Big boat, isn't it?
We just got our boarding passes and our room card, and we've just been directed to go down this lane. It was really, really easy.
Afternoon.
He's feeling a bit squished, babe. We're not on the boat yet, sweetie. We're just about done though. We just got to do some quarantine. Wow.
I almost feel like tucking my mirrors in.
I know, right? I'm sure everybody else feels exactly the same. Mark's just stepped out of the car to do the quarantine check. yeah, basically he's just going to show him around the caravan, but we've got rid of all the fresh stuff already. And he's also checking the gas bottles, which are okay if they're fixed or in a bracket. And they're checking the diesel jerry can as well. That makes sure it's actually diesel, I think. Yeah.
Alright, all clear through quarantine. They put the little tags on the gas bottles and stuff. So we are done. We don't need to move again now until we actually board the boat. So we can go into the terminal and stuff, have tea, coffee.
Did they say how long it would be until we board?
45 minutes before, I think I read on the thing. I don't know, but they'll do an announcement saying that everyone returned to their vehicles. There will be commencing boarding. So.
Alright, so we're probably going to get the dogs out now and get them.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah, there's the dog park's
dog
just over there.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll do it one at a time.
I think so. There's a few dogs around, hey? Yeah.
And my granddad and Liz have just showed up. They're right next to us as well, so that's handy.
What are the odds of that?
I know, we didn't have time to do it any better, and we haven't spoken to them for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Mum, Dad, can you open that window, please?
No, I've closed
No, we're
it now.
closing it now, sweetie, because we're going to get out. Okay, lovers.
Well, I might have a joke potentially, but that'll be...
Hey.
Grandparents.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it's 4:15, which is technically when check-in opens. That whole process took about 5 minutes from checking into quarantine, so we're just sitting here now. Mark has taken Costa to the dog exercise area. I'll try and take the camera with me when I take Kiri. Liam is with his grandparents, which inside the terminal. Very, very grateful that they happen to be on the same trip as us. So he's burning off some beans inside. Kiri and I are just chilling out, yeah, waiting for Dad. Come on, hun, let's go do quick wheeze. Okay, so we've only been here for about 15 minutes. It's all gone really, really quickly. A lady actually came around and checked the dogs in the back of the car and went through the forms and to make sure that we'd done that hydatid tapeworm treatment, because they didn't check that at the check-in. And she was here for all of 30 seconds.
Well, you were organised, you had everything.
Yeah, she was thankful that I was organised. I had all my forms printed and all there ready to go in one spot. And then they made an announcement over the PA that everyone to return to their cars, and here we are. I mean, it's
4:30.
It's 4:30. We've been here for 20 minutes.
Yeah, 25 minutes.
25
and we're now
minutes.
loading onto the boat.
Yeah, Liam's back in the car watching. Guess what he's watching?
Movie Kids or something.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway.
Whatever. As long as he
Helps us
stays entertained for a
concentrate.
minute.
Here we go.
I'm
You alright?
excited.
I need a drink.
So these lanes are so tight,
They're
and
very
everyone's
squishy.
hugging the white lines. They're not giving you much space. Don't lose a mirror.
Hey, they're our neighbours from the bridge.
Yeah.
It's a race.
Yeah, but the mirrors are a good indicator of how wide the caravan is. So I don't want to bring them in. Start swiping everyone with the caravan.
Okay, we've been sitting in this line, I don't know, 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Not moving, just
Out in
waiting.
the sun.
The sun.
At least you do all the loading and everything down
Yeah, in
in
the
the
shade, yeah.
the
Imagine if
dogs
the
out.
whole thing was in the sun, it would be cooking.
Yeah.
Especially today, it's quite warm. That sun's quite fierce. Yeah. Yep, just waiting.
Yeah, I don't know how long we're waiting this part for.
Maybe that's fine, give you a bit more turning room.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've been waiting for about 45 minutes to move. Yeah,
Out in the
one of the
sun.
last rows to move, so fair enough. Mark's just popped it into low range so that we can get up this ramp, because it looks like we might have to stop on the ramp.
Yeah. And to save my clutch,
Yeah.
taking off in low range is much easier on the car than
Yeah.
low range. But the other camera that we had doing the time lapse got too
It's
hot on the
overheated.
windscreen, so we're trying to cool that one down.
What's wrong, sweetie?
I have my thing.
Are you okay?
At the bottom of the iPad.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had to stop halfway up.
We did, yeah. It's a good thing you put it in low range.
Yeah, I couldn't take off on this hill.
No.
6.3 ton combo
I reckon we're gonna stop.
down low range. Yeah, I reckon we might have to stop again in a second.
Alright, we just had to straighten up. We're one of the last vans in and there wasn't much room to swing, so Mark just had to reverse a little bit and straighten up the back. We're going to turn the car off now and get everybody organised.
Yep,
I'm going to go open up the caravan and get the dog stuff sorted out. Liam's going to sit in the car for 5 minutes.
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so we've just fed them half a cup of bickies each. They've well exercised today and they've been to the toilet a lot. I'm just stashing their bowls in the shower recess with the dog food, and I'm going to shut the door here. So we've cracked this window in the bathroom and the shower hatch.
It's a shame because we've just sat out in the sun for 45 minutes. It's warm in here now.
It's warm in here, but I do think it will cool down.
It will cool.
So these two windows are cracked as well.
I might even crack this one because I can
Yeah, that's a good idea.
lock it there in that position.
Yeah, cool. And then just shut the bathroom. Perfect. Okay, cool. And we just removed all the mats and put their beds and towels down just in case. And they've got stacks of water.
Yeah, we're going to put the water in this tub in case it sloshes.
Yeah.
I think that's everything for the dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, puppers, we'll see you tomorrow morning, eh?
Yeah, enjoy your night off.
Yeah, enjoy your night off.
Okay, let's go get Liam.
Yep.
Love you. You're good. Wait. Alrighty, dogs are settled.
Backpack or the other one?
Sorry?
Backpack or the other one?
I'll take this one. Here's the cabin. We're going to head up now.
Yep, make sure the gas bottles are off.
Yeah. Your
Yes,
ticket!
your ticket! Alright, let's
Where
go,
are we going?
Tasmania!
Yay! The stairs are there. The kennels. Good job. Alright, let's go up the stairs. This might come in handy. Not bad. Let's go. What are you doing those stairs?
Isn't this cool, kiddo? We're on a boat.
Did you grab Liam's water bottle?
Yeah, it's in the backpack.
And nobody's going to answer it, sweetie, because this is our room, baby.
Is they coming?
Dad will be back in a minute. Okay, so we're in our cabin. We just dropped our things. Oh, Liam, can you stop turning the lights on and off, please? No, I'm not playing ghosts with you. Liam! Go and do something constructive. Go and jump on the bed. Go and jump on the bed. Liam, I said enough. Off you go, please.
But we're not
Goodness me.
We're not allowed to jump.
That's right, you're not allowed to jump on the bed, but I said it to get you away from the light switch. Okay, this is our room. It's a bunk room. Which bed's yours, mate?
I'm sleeping at the bottom.
Okay, sounds good.
It's this one.
That is very wise.
I'll sleep next to you. Where are you going?
I'm not sure yet, probably next to you. And here's our little bathroom. Cool, pretty straightforward. Oh, it'd be nice to have a shower tonight. Everything that we need in our cabin. Mark's actually just gone to do a sanity check on the car and the dogs, just to make sure. Oh, Liam, I told you not to stand behind the door, sweetie.
You okay?
Yeah. Look, Daddy. Look behind you.
Yeah, that's the light
Yeah,
switch.
you can
Yeah,
turn
can I
it
show
on and
you?
off.
Can I show you, Dad?
Okay, let me get in through the door first. It's
How'd it
tighter
go?
than the caravan. Yeah, it wasn't locked.
Oh, Liam, can you stop doing that, please?
Alright, no more.
I
Okay.
just showed Dad.
Yep, that's enough for
No
now.
more now.
That's dark.
Freak me out. Dogs are okay?
I did check on them. I didn't
Oh,
want
thank you.
Mummy,
disturb them again.
I'll
Okay.
put this under
What do you think of the
bed so I
kennels?
don't lose it.
to. Yeah, the kennels look like they're
They
just a
look
cage, but they put a
Mummy,
barrier
Mum.
over.
Mummy, I'll go
To sort of
and
darken
it
it for
under my
them.
pillow.
Oh, okay, good boy.
We'll take another picture tomorrow, but you guys would have seen it on camera.
Yeah,
I think it would have been okay, but just for Costa's benefit,
yeah, poor thing.
yeah, just leave him in the van, and then it's home for him. They're comfortable. They're already on their beds.
Yeah.
Good morning. I feel like my head's been rattled all night by the vibration of the boat. I had a rubbish sleep. How about you?
I was a bit on and off with the cell.
It wasn't too bad though. Look, it's still dark out there.
You can see out the window.
It's still dark out here, kiddo. So it's 5 AM and we're about to pull into port now. We'll start disembarking in about half an hour, so we're going to go find a coffee.
We're not allowed to have that.
Can you see some lights out there, Liam? Is that Tasmania?
Alright, we had a coffee and then we've just been called to our deck to go back to our cars. I'm so excited to see the dogs. Yeah.
I know it's noisy, isn't it? It's okay. It's okay.
Hello! Good dogs. Good dogs. Alright. Come here. Who's a good boy? Who's a good girl? You've been sleeping all night. I reckon you might have. Alright, let's get you in the car, hey? Close up all the windows. Alright.
Here we go.
Yeah, all safely loaded back in the car. The dogs are fine. There's nothing in the caravan.
No wheeze, no vomit.
No vomit.
No spilled water.
I think they were still asleep when we knocked on the door. Liam's watching some TV.
Yeah, it's just so we could get everyone sorted in the car and stuff. I just put the iPad on for him.
Yeah.
'Cause, he's excited and he's just under our feet at the moment and we can't keep it on him. So
Yeah.
I'll turn it off in a second because he can see Tasmania out the window.
Yay! Now I should get my maps open so we know where we're going.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I think we'll go straight. Do you want to go straight to the dog park to get the dogs out for a wee, or do you just want to drive straight to Forth?
We can go straight to the dog park.
Alright, there's an oval not far from here. Alright, we're moving. A slight delay. The car in front of us got a flat battery, but they're bringing down a jump pack so that they can jump them. That's probably them there. So we're on our way out. Good driving, my love. Here we go, Liam. Look, we're on our way to Tasmania.
Turn the iPad off, Liam, so you can see out the window properly.
Here we are in the little town of Forth at the recreation reserve. Our mates, Vedo's tripping, let us know about this one. They're staying here and we'll be going to join them when it's a bit more of a civilized hour. Oh, what an adventure. I'm really relieved to be here. It was a bit of a mission getting everybody organised and on the boat, but the trip back, now that we've done it, is going to be a lot easier and a lot less stressful. The dogs are itching to get out.
Except we won't have grandparents next time.
Yeah, we won't have grandparents next time. Thank God for grandparents. Actually, Liam's great grandparents. All right, let's walk these puppers. Okay. Liam's probably gone to the playground, I think. Oh, no, he's here somewhere. And there's a water tap here as well. So we're going to fill up water because we're pretty low on water. And then just spend the day catching up on washing, sleep, and all other things like that. Alrighty, see you later.